Hello chat, we're back. I got some games and demos to check out, which should be pretty cool. Got some pretty cool stuff here to end up looking at with your eyes, preferably. So I thought the VTuber rewards was today. I was gonna do like a chill game and some VTuber rewards, but it turns out the VTuber rewards aren't until tomorrow. How cool! Anyway, we'll check this out. Check out some games and demos and stuff, and then end off for the night. I bought some battery replacements for my PS3 controllers, so on Sunday they should come in. I should be able to take those apart, and maybe sometime next week we can revisit Little Big Planet 2. But for now, I have Mass Builder. Let's see about this one. This is a game that it has like mixed reviews right now, which is unfortunate because it looks like a pretty cool mech game. But this is Mass Builder. Do I need to make a profile? Oh my god, it's so loud. Jesus. Why? My ears. Okay, alright, that's cool. That's a good way to start a video game. A future where humans live a prosperous century and technology advancing beyond space and time. Those what humanity should have been, if not for a sudden appearance of unknown beasts of the void. A large portion of humanity were gone to... Okay, that's fine. I'm still very phlegmy from being sick. So it's suddenly kind of hard to speak because it wasn't this bad earlier. You arrived at a building, quite small by the standards of private military company headquarters you've seen in other shelters, but this is where you'll be for the future. It's your own PMC that your friend proposed you create with their funding, a proposal you can never decline. At least this is what you wanted. Taking a step inside, you navigated through small hallways into a large room. A woman was waiting for you with her determined smile. Hello, Commander. Welcome back. Looks nothing like whenever we started construction, right? I can't believe Eleanor paid for all these advanced techs. How was the trip back from Shelter 1? Well, you're standing here. Should mean nothing went wrong, fortunately. As you can see, almost everything is 100% operational and ready for deployment, even the catapult. What's left is testing our new mass. Oh, another important thing that we need to do is think of a good name for our private military company. Let me go blow my nose real quick. Hold on. Fuck this shit. Chat, what should we name our private military company? Oh, hold on. It's so obvious. Obviously. Ottoman Empire. That has a nice ring to it. I thought so myself. Okay, I'll be scanning all these documents into the WDF. They've been hounding me for a while now. For now, please follow me to the mission briefing room. Quinn is doing the final tuning on your control systems, and she wanted you for a final test. Raina said that as she moved toward the briefing room, that's where she set up her office in the small building. Cool. I assume that's just the frame. Let's see what we can build. What? 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 Why is there so much customization? What? This is a bit much. Actually, kind of a wild amount of customization. Is it possible to give your mech a dick cannon? I have no clue. This is giving me Space Kerbal program vibes. I have no clue. Like, bullet shooter. I have no clue what is happening here. Quindolia. Hello, Commander. I've just finished tuning the new control systems. You're just in time. What's left is to test out the new combat simulator before we're sure it's ready for any missions. I've input all data to simulate our mass frame already, so what you're controlling will be just like the real thing. I want to collect every kind of data, be it efficiency, speed, durability, anything to make sure this thing works correctly. As well as your data, Commander, you need to get familiar with its controls. I finished scanning all the papers for the WDF as well. I'll be your operator in the simple exercise mode. Commander, if you may, please take the prize. There's so much talking in my robot punching game. Three out of 10. Too much talking. That tracks. The jump is delayed? Why is the jump delayed? Huh. What are those oh, I see. Okay. Oh. I don't know about this one, chat. Oh, I was very excited for this. Oh, but it controls like a bag of shit. Didn't even do There's an upgrade to make the jump better, but they made it slightly bad so that people want to get it. I would say that that's bad development anyway, but I would also say that I think this game is just a weird indie game that bit off too much and might be a little bit poorly developed. It is trying incredibly hard to specifically, very specifically, be Armored Core 6. I don't think they have the tech or the story ability, the narrative skills. Why do we have an MMO style RPG system? How many points do I have? I can't go back. I feel like allowing players to have this many upgrades this quickly is a weird... Oh, I was supposed to go into various different ones. Ah, I see. I fucked up there. There's an event for armors? If I wanted to read this much in my mech game, I'd play Custom Robo. All right, yep, I'm calling it on this one. I think I'm good on Mass Builder, unfortunately. It looked like a really cool game. I was kind of excited for it, but it is what do the reviews say? Awful combat, generally only get if you really want the mech customization. Nothing else will be warned. You will be grinding those awful combat segments from mech parts. Recent patch removed exploits to expand customization like invisible weapon parts and mirrored accessories. Devs removing a whole bunch of stuff, basically. This one bought it in early access years ago and it hasn't been updated at all, basically. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm good on Mass Builder. This is still in my Steam. Yeah, let me go ahead and remove that from the wish list. Yeah, it looks like it's okay. It just also looks like it's mostly a slog. And I've got better things to do than slog it out. Here's my other demos. I'm not sure if this is a demo or a full game. Okay, looks like it's a demo. This is Edge of Allegorica, which seems edgy. Like literally, it just seems it's a turn-based RPG inspired by classic titles from the golden age of handheld gaming. But make no mistake, this is no fucking kids game. But fucking is like all like bleeped out and stuff in the text. So I'm like, we'll see about this. I think there was something in the screenshots that I was like, oh, okay, this looks kind of cool. Oh, that's too big. There we go. English Canadian? What? I would never be English Canadian. This game contains flashing lights and patterns that may affect photosensitive individuals. Cool. No control preferences have been detected. You may review the controls. I don't care. Looks good to me. A long time ago, when the world... Okay. A whole bunch of shit happened. It was pretty intense. Everyone was really impressed. That didn't last long though, and eventually people just started doing their own thing. Everything got pretty boring after that. This is where you come in. Things are about to get mildly interesting. Not because some random nobody decided it was time to try something new. Don't get too excited though. This story really isn't as impressive as the creation of the world and everything in it. That was way cooler than anything you could ever do. Thanks, game. Now go make a name for yourself. Like literally. You name my best friend. Oh, I forgot a C in there somewhere. Ah, it's fine. It's a sink. Why are you trying to talk to a sink? Good question, game. I have a feeling this is going to be a very cool, very edgy game that is cool and edgy, and is going to be making fun of the player a lot. Oh, cool. I equipped a bandana. You can master the bandana by taking hits in battle. Once the bandana is mastered, the stat boost it provides will be permanently added to your base stats. All incomplete mastery will be lost if you fail in battle. Wash with similar colors in cold water, do not bleach. It looks like I gotta go find a rod. Well, Albie, it looks like you could fit mail in there. Whoa! Did you know there are real-life monsters outside of towns? I read all about it in a book. My mummy says you can learn everything you need to know from books. She says that it isn't safe to leave the town, so all I do is stay at home and read. I wish she'd let me leave, though. My books tell me everything I need to know, so I can be safe. There are lots of books at my house if you ever want to read them. I don't know how to read chat. How's it going? I just finished fixing your fishing rod for you. Whoa, now you can totally fish whenever you want. You might need to master it again though. Just go beat up a rabbit or something. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Then you can use its strike skill even if you have something different equipped. Just don't get knocked around too hard like you did last time. It's so messed up that you lost all your unfinished progress you made and had to start mastering it all over again. Good thing your dog Crack LLC was around to bail you out. You could have lost a lot more than your memory, dude. Anyway, go out and try your fishing rod in your pond. Okay, cool. Cool tutorial. Cool tutorial with like way too many text boxes. I haven't really fished in this pond for years, but it's time to finally do something with my life. What's the worst that could happen? I don't want to read. Reading is for nerds. Like that one kid. Ooh. I found honey. That's sick. Yo, I'm gonna beat up a bird. Be the definition of fuck around and find out. Okay. I got this. Ouch. What? Food is fuel, not therapy. Yeah, this is a... This sure is a video game that you can play. Hey Trashly, how are you doing? We're playing some games and demos. Seeing if there's anything like worth playing. So far I think it's been 2 flops. But I also just think that the humor of this game is not really super my type. No, it's because the ad didn't go off. I did an ad for this one because I didn't want to bother people. I know that it was like people were less likely to show up because I did an ad, but I didn't want to like do 2 ads in a row today. When my wife and I moved here, I told her I'd get a job as a hunter. I figured it was just selling whatever you could get and kill a creature, so it wouldn't be that hard. Boy, was I wrong. I tried, but I just couldn't work up the nerve to harm these innocent creatures. But now my wife's telling me she's gonna leave me for a real man if I don't start making money somehow. I know. You look like you've done your share of hunting. Can you bring me a goblin heart? I don't care about your marriage, dude. Don't be mean to crows IRL, by the way. They'll warn other crows about you, and every crow you will see will harass you. I was listening about so long ago, the instant description said, "This ain't a fucking kids game." I groaned and skipped it. I groaned and skipped it and thought, this sounds like a good game to torture stream with. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's a cool joke game. This is a cool game. This is a cool game. We will not be playing the full version of this game. It's almost a shame because I think the art style and there's talent here. But for some reason the developer thought people still enjoyed this kind of humor that died out when I was still a teenager. Well, maybe we can kill a goblin. How many slurs gonna be in this one, you think? I hope the dev has the balls to say at least one slur. I think that would be really funny, actually. Beautiful day to kick your ass. So true, game. So true, so cool, and so true. I think there's like one specific screenshot I saw of this that I was like, ah, okay, actually, you know what? Maybe this could be kind of funny to stream, but I don't remember what it was. More honey, wow. Why do people keep leaving honey and jam and chests in the woods? I guess I can't think of anywhere else you'd leave the honey and jam, but this feels like a rejected Adult Swim game. Actually, yes. Actually big. Oh, it's a goblin. Let's ice this motherfucker. All right, boss. I'm gonna ice this motherfucker, boss. Whatever you want, boss. This is cringe and not exactly in a good way. Yeah, literally. Like, if this game came out in 2014, people would have been all over it. It might have even saved PewDiePie. He wouldn't have had to play PUBG. He would have never been on that bridge that day. He'd be killing raccoons. I mean, he'd still say the slur. He'd still say it, but you know, he wouldn't have been on the bridge. Oh fuck, that's not a chest. Cool. PewDiePie should have just played Scary Maze game instead. It would have popped off. Oh cool, I'm bleeding and now I have an infected wound. That's so cool. I'm gonna eat some honey. Remember chat, if you're dying, just eat some honey. What? What? Oh, now it's like so over. Oh. That was not as much HP as I thought it would be. Wah! Oh no! Anyway, so that was Legend of Allegorica. How do I get out of this game? Jesus Christ. Let me off of this ride. I stream this week. Welcome to Pika Game 64. This is a mod of Celeste 64. I saw a little bit of it on Vinny's last Sunday stream and was like, hey, that seems like it would be pretty fun. That seems like it's right up my alley, but I decided to wait for my Sunday stream. Before donuts. Oh, we gotta get jelly donut chat. You can put various bugs in your mouth if you're out of games. I think maybe possibly just a tad. I might be good on putting bugs in my mouth. See if I remember how to do Celeste 64. I was at a time getting kind of good at it. Oh. Nope, I'm dead. Pikachu fucking died. Again. Up ahead is the final level. Proceed with caution. Oh. Well, as funny as I thought it would be, I don't want to go to the final level first. Where's the thing for the... I guess the hub is just literally the hub. No clue what this is. This is a mod of Celeste 64. Celeste 64 came out earlier this year and is Celeste, but in like an N64 game. Hey, Medic TF2, how are you doing? So, probably something like this. No, not quite. If you like platformers and haven't played Celeste 64 yet, by the way, I would fully recommend it. It's pretty dang good. I don't know why I jump at the top there. Change the camera around a little bit. Ooh, they put a roof on top. That's... Oh. Oh, this is big. No! I don't know what the specifics of this are. I should mention. I'm a decently big, like, early Pokemon fan. But I can't say I like really know too much. If I can break that window. Soundtrack's kind of a bop though. The problem with playing platforms long enough to actually finish them. Celeste 64 is like 2 minutes long. Unironically. How the hell am I supposed to do that? Imagine. Maybe. Then what? What the hell? Oh, they make Pikachu's tail blue, so you know you can't dash again. What are the controls again? Dash, climb. Ah, I forgot about the climbing mechanic. Yeah, that's too long. I didn't like the original Celeste. Chat, hear me out. I think it's a cute game and all, and I like that people really enjoy it, but I think the style of platformer that it is, 2D, is kind of not my bag. However, I do really like Celeste 64 and its mods. At some point, I may end up going through. I wanted to at one point get a collection of Celeste 64 mods and see what all. There we go. Oh, I died. Get a collection of Celeste 64 mods and see what all was like up with the modding scene. And maybe now that it's been a little bit, it might be a good time to do so. It's like this one's kind of big. Like modded in Pikachu. All that good stuff. Imagine maybe on top of the building. Will I have enough climb juice to get there? Yeah, baby, let's go. Celeste is the only kind of game like itself that I enjoy. Yeah, I think I can also agree with you on that one. I just am not the biggest platform fan. Hold on, is there something over here? Ghost? Oh, because we already got that one. I'm glad they finally made a Celeste for people like me with Super Mario 64 derangement syndrome. I think that's really cool. I feel like I'm not supposed to be able to do that. I just enjoy the way playing it feels. I'm glad you were able to find a platform you enjoy. So I imagine every time we do one of these, oh, you can't hide these delicious jelly donuts from me. 4 donuts. We got 2 of the 4 donuts here. There's 5 donuts here, right? I might be able to 100% this real quick. We got 5 donuts in the library. There's some like slick tech you can learn in this 3D version. Also in the 2D version, but you know, like I said, I have Mario 64 derangement syndrome. It's gonna end up being like a full project sometime, or is this the whole thing? So they released the official Celeste team released Celeste 64, and they made it open source so that anybody can do anything with it. I imagine you could make a full project in the Celeste 64 engine, but I imagine this is the full project. I imagine this is all that there is for now. This guy, 5 donuts. Yeah, Celeste 64 was released as like an anniversary edition this year. And I think it's really sick. So what, 5 donuts here? Oh my god. Okay. And I did really like it whenever I played it. It's probably the only reason I give Celeste as much of a chance as it is. If I'm going to be entirely honest, it's a little fucked up, but it is because it's trans. I am not immune to the propaganda. I gotta jump a little bit there, and then oh wow, they got all sorts of bullshittery going on here, huh? Man, this is the part that does trip me up just a tad. Lining yourself up is a lot more difficult in 3D Celeste. No, I should have just went for the full jump. I should have full sent it. We talk about speedrunning from time to time. I actually was one of the people who was wanting to speedrun Celeste 64. I got it down pretty good, and then I looked up speedrun.com, and it turns out everybody was so much better. I enjoy most, if not all, games that come out of the trans community, but I still show my support just on principle. What other, like, we got what, Signalis? Is Signalis even trans, or is it just lesbian? Okay, I'm going to a different level. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Ah! I think I need a little bit more practice before I get into something like that difficult. Oh, very small stuff on itch.io. Yeah, I mean, I'm the #1 itch.io fan, and I gotta agree with you on that one. Some stuff just isn't that great. Hold on, is it not down here? Or do they just have that so that you can kind of gauge a little bit better? Oh, I forgot about those. How do you do that again? What? Oh. I think that one was, well, I might have broken the game a tad on that one. It's hard for me to count incredibly indie projects like that as like, yeah, it's a trans community project, because like on a literal level, yeah, of course, but oh, it's the backwards jump. So I don't remember how to do it. I kind of wish they didn't add roofs. I get why they did, but I don't think roofs work very well in Celeste 64. Huh? I am just a little rat. Little rat guy. I can go through the holes. I'm a fan of like the trans experiences on itch being experimental and I guess brash more than what the usual stuff is. I need content for mean women like me. You might like Signalis. I don't think it's something that you would typically normally play on account of it being a survival horror game, but it does have monsters At some point, maybe I'll stream it. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. I also do like the more experimental takes on the trans experience. Come on. Nope. Where's There we go. I like how they're little DS carts. I think that's pretty cute. I also love that this is Surfin' Pikachu. The second coolest Pikachu Pokemon card. The coolest, obviously. Obviously. Hold on, I want to find out where this other... There's apparently... Yeah, there we go. Is Balloon Pikachu. I love horror. I was mainly just turned off from it because someone I knew kept insisting I play it immediately. I also had people talk a lot about it, and I still haven't played it because I don't have the money. I'm either going to buy Signalis or PoE2, and I don't know. Chat, I'm going to open up to you here a little bit. This last few little bit where I've been streaming constantly has been fun. I've enjoyed it quite a bit, but also I do think I've been kind of workaholicing this to a point where it might be a little bit problematic. Signalis would be a game that I get to stream, whereas PoE2 would be a game where I may stream it, but I get it to rot. I get it to play games in my sweatpants alone, or maybe with people, because I hear it's co-op. Where's this last donut? Maybe you gotta complete more levels. We did that one. Let's see what this one is. Also, I'm glad to hear you love horror. I'm not sure why that's surprising to me, but it does give me an excuse to play more horror games. Press B to read signs. How was I supposed to know? Kids must be under this height to play here. Good news, Pikachu. Whoa. Whoa. Am I in gay baby jail? How old am I? I'm an adult. I'm multiple decades old. But am I really? It feels like I haven't progressed in life at all since I was 14. I feel like I still act like a dumb kid everywhere I go. But I can't stop it. This is just who I am. Do I try and bite my tongue and actually grow up? Or do I indulge in it? Enjoy my weird, immature ways? The second option sounds nicer, but I feel like it alienates everyone. Even my friends. Okay, well, the game decided to get fucking real. The game decided to get fucking... Literally what I was talking about in more blatant terms. Besides Gregory Horror Show, Trashly, what is your big favorite horror? Actually, that goes for all of chat. What's your favorite? If anybody else is watching, your favorite horror franchise, or what do you like that spooks you? Although I haven't watched all of it, and I still need to finish watching a bunch of it. X-Files is up there for me. X-Files kind of fucks, chat. Even like, I know it's not like the most traditional, like, oh, it's scary or whatever, but I've kind of grown beyond just being scared. As cringy as that sounds, like there isn't really many things that actually scare me anymore. I can't think of the last horror franchise I watched that like actually spooked me. There's very few anymore, and this is kind of depressing. There's very few anymore that even like excite me. Which, as someone who's been watching horror since I was like way too young to, my parents let me watch Scream at a very, very young age. I don't know why, but I'm at a point in my horror where it's just like, it's okay. I like that this is also completely off topic. I like that this is a McDonald's play place. I think it's cute. Whee! If you dash before jumping, you go further. After that, you can still dash midair. So what, like... Oh, I gotta do X. Oh, big. I feel for the developer of this mod. I feel like Celeste is a good way to... Just like the style of Celeste is a good way to sort of like express big emotions like that. I wonder if that's the first one, or if each area has their own like little hidden dev commentary zone. Because I want to hear what this dev has to say. I think because I'm taking Sunday off, chat, I may do a Monday stream covering some of the stuff I wanted to do on Sunday stream. Because I really want to show y'all Scroll Until Bursting, until I'm disappearing on purpose. I really want to show you that. It's big emotional times. It's not a specific horror title, but I love all kinds of horror. I think my favorite kind of are the experiences that just leave you in a foreign environment and you just like to exist in that vibe. Yeah. Chat, the play place got me kind of fucked up. Oh, the suburbs. Oh. Coffee Lane. Longhorn Street. Cool. Good stuff. Am I directed right? Coffee Lane, Longhorn Street. Yeah, let me get the donut that's over here. I think my favorite kind of horror is existential. Stuff that poses very big questions. Sort of more of a philosophical vibe than anything else is, I think, what as far as horror ways moves me these days. Also, I really like it whenever someone's head explodes. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool when someone's head explodes. If I had to pick a favorite to play regularly, though, more than once, it's the kind of experience, kind of more gamey experience where it feels more like a thrill roller coaster. Yeah, I was thinking of movies. Oh, horror gaming opens up a whole. I definitely like something more actiony. Actually, now that it exists, now that it exists, I kind of like the Lethal Company likes, where it's like you and your friends are in an area and have to do task for reason. I just watched one today called like Kvetch or something weird, where it's a like a elevator that has a mouth, and you've got to feed the elevator. No, I didn't see that there was a gap there. Fuck. I think I like that one. Looks really cool. Lethal likes, I think, are pretty neat. Any sort of like horror experience, fuck, which allows you to hang out with people. I think that's the real vibe. What other game like Dead by Daylight? So you come out, but it isn't Dead by Daylight, so it's actually playable. I think it's awesome to be put in a position to scare others in game. There's just there's been so many of those games, and I feel like they're all shit. Like there was just one that released called like Oh Dear, right? Where it's you and your friends, and one of you is a hunter, and the other ones are like evil deer, and or like regular deer or something. I don't remember what the specific is. But then you also had stuff like there was an Evil Dead version of Dead by Daylight. There was the Friday the 13th version of Dead by Daylight, and it's just I like the idea of that. I just don't think I think asymmetrical video games, asymmetrical horror games are meh at best. That might be my hot take. I know a lot of people like Dead by Daylight. Oh. They put me in the bubble. All right. I bet one of these has like a breakable door and you can go inside. I want to go back and see how many donuts there are. Like you can put in a position of power over my friends. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. It says that there's nothing left here, but I get the feeling that you can go into one of those houses. I know this is going to be dumb and take a while, chat, but we're kind of just hanging out, so. Quick question, chat. Does anybody have any interest in the VTuber Awards? What is this? This is Pika Game 64, which is Celeste. So the Celeste team released a anniversary game called Celeste 64 this year. And this is somebody who made closer to a full game in the Celeste 64 engine. Like this isn't like a large, I don't think it's like the largest project. It's huge for an indie game that's free, but it's really cool. And if this is what people are making these days, I may do a full, I think I'm going to write down that I want to look into all of the Celeste 64. like mods these days, because I do love me some Celeste 64. I don't know enough VTubers. I also don't know any VTubers, but I feel like I should scout out the competition. I feel like I should see what the other VTubers are doing and that people like, and I should find out where they live, and I should hack their servers and rob them. I'll watch whatever if it's an autumn stream. Aw. I really appreciate that. Okay, I guess there isn't a secret here. I just figured there might have been. I'm gonna check out Celeste 64. You should see what people do with Mario 64 ROM hacks these days. I already know what people do with Mario 64 ROM hacks. I don't think I'm good enough at Mario 64 to play half of the ROM hacks. At some point, maybe I can find a ROM hack that I'm like super interested in enough to check out, but I'm not. There's something behind the waterfall. Death. There's death behind the waterfall. No, I don't believe that entirely. Found the last donut. Yeah, this game, I like how this game was cute, and then it took that turn where we found that secret, and now it's just like, it's kind of melancholic. Like, even seeing like the Pokemon card here is like, oh, I get it. I get it. I play every Mario 64. I play Mario 64 like at least once a year. Really? I haven't played it in a very long time. I'd like to do something with it at some point. Now that I got my N64 set up, I think next year, the beginning of next year, I'm going to be going through a lot of my N64 games. I think Pokemon are hot, TBH. Yeah. I knew you would. Yo, we're on a beach. It's just like the end of Evangelion. Chat, are you looking to be sad this year? Like, you're pretty close to the end of the year. Are you looking to be like a little bit sad? Maybe in sort of like a melancholic, happy way. If so, do I have the anime for you? Actually, I don't even know that I'd recommend watching the anime. Although the anime is pretty well done for it being something on Amazon. I would recommend reading Girls Last Tour. So hard. I need to reread it myself. Mario 64 randomizer is fun. I would love to do a bingo, but I don't know who plays as much as me. You gotta go hit up Simple Flips. go hit up Simple Flips and be like, hey dude, I want to do a Mario 64 bingo. I haven't sad enough, to be frank with you. I definitely understand that. Girls Last Tour is one of the things that I keep thinking of just randomly, because it is hugely impactful, and I don't really know why it was so, like, I get it, but holy shit, been watching them for years. I don't remember whenever I started watching the Simple Flips. I think it was like maybe I saw like shout out to Simple Flips at GDQ. Maybe that's what it was. I don't remember. This is gonna be a difficult launch. Also, I have no idea how many things are here. I want to get that one first. That one seems easy. I still go back to, I have a better idea. First, Simple Flips thing I've ever seen. Mine is definitely of the shout outs to Simple Flips era. The most impactful thing I've seen from Simple Flips is, I'm sure you've heard me yell it quite a bit, is every time I do something and it's not like every time I beat a boss or something, even if it's not the first try, I go, first try, idiot. It's every time, baby. I'm watching his Mario 3D World Series. That's cool. It's now the Ligma. Are we still in the Ligma era? I remember the I remember the 1-2 oatmeal era. That's when I was like really watching him. Was whenever people would donate a song and it would be a relatively normal song, and then they would change it so that at some point it turned into 1-2 oatmeal. All his videos and VODs. Dang, we got a Simple Flip super fan here. The Venga Bus song over and over. Yes. Wild times. I think we just... Well, that... Get on the thing, Pikachu. I had so much music from his streams. I've definitely also gotten a good chunk. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. I'm not gonna trust the game. Are you kidding me? Uh-oh. Why did we create? Why do humans put so much work into making art? It seems like a waste, right? Why am I bothering to put this much work into this game? I'm not going to make money from it. It's going to be a free game. I could be working and making money instead, contributing to society. But I don't. Why? So all I've ever wanted to do is make. I've been obsessed with the idea of making a game and someone playing it. A person that I've never ever met. The idea that I made something meaningful for this total stranger. It's a beautiful thought. I just want to make something cool and it speaks to someone. But will anyone even play it? I mean, I'm sure my friends will play it and say it's cool. But what about strangers? Will this game have the slightest bit of reach for someone else to try it? I'd have to get eyes on this somehow, and someone would have to actually want to play it. Well, congratulations, Dev. You got Vinny Vinesauce to play it, and now you're having me get a little bit emotional on my stream. That sounds impossible. Nobody wanted to play this game. It looks dumb on the surface. This game has an energy to it that only speaks to myself. I'll simply be lost in the sea of endless content available on the internet. Why bother uploading it online in the first place? Well, why not? I'm having a lot of fun making this game. This is the first time in years I felt this inspired to just make a game. Might as well keep making it for fun, then upload it for the heck of it. Life is fun. I sometimes unironically listen to some oatmeal mixes because they're better than the original song. I'm just glad that despite it being a bus, the Venga bus wasn't left out when everyone was coming. Simple Flips is the dumbest smart person I know. Simple Flips is insanely smart, and that's so weird to me. Then again, I guess it's kind of a weird autumn situation. I am a lot smarter than I pretend to be online. I just also happen to be pretty funny. Also, the devs making me sad, chat. The devs making me feel emotions, chat. I used to feel this way before some heavy reevaluation. I want to hear the end of the dev story. They are quite impactful. I don't know. Am I going to be able to make it over there? This is the skill check. No sad. Look at the happy Pikachu. But that's the point. That's the point of the Pikachu. Ba 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 ba. Pika. It's definitely the dev has a relatable emotion that it is easy to get into when you're creating things online. If you replaced the dev's words with my stream, it would be almost exactly how I think sometimes. Just BLJ to the island. Or just like generally with the art that I create. Once again, I bet y'all don't even know that I make art. Tower, 1 donut. Number 25, babe. Hold on, first of all, that's the final level. And I realized I forgot to go back to the 1 level. And I think it'll be pretty good to do this level now. I don't know why I'm so flimmy tonight. Hopefully I'm going to be very done with being like any level of sick very soon. Yesterday was like my throat still hurt and I was coughing. Now it's just like so much phlegm. Tower, 1 donut. Also a description of my girl area. No, Pikachu. Hey, buddy, pal. Ah. We gotta get to that other side, chat. Dash, jump, dash for what? There's definitely like more efficient ways to get around. Oh. I got bamboozled, chat. Is there anything up top? Ah. I don't know if I'll be able to get back up from that one. Just trying to figure out movement options. Yeah, so there's a dash, jump, dash. I'll show you in just a second, whenever I get back to the main area. I'll show you the movement options that I can remember off the top of my head. I don't know, I forgot to jump. Just use the going back in time potion. If I did that, I would go too far back. My toxic trait is that I'd go way too far back in time. No! So you have the dash, jump, dash, which allows you to dash and then you get some speed so you can jump further. And then you also still have a second dash available. There's also, if you jump and then immediately turn around, you can, this one's, the timing on this one is a little bit weird. I used to be able to do it a little bit better. You can get like a larger jump, and there's the accompanying sound. So there's a movement tech here. You can be schmoovin' if you wanna. You seen that vid before? I don't know. No. I don't know what you're referring to. Oh, sick. No. Dash down to the ground like the super dash in Celeste? I don't believe so. There might, I'm not entirely sure. If you do, I'm also not entirely sure what the button combination would be to do that. I never played the original Celeste. I don't actually know what the tech was in it. I'm not a big. Oh, I messed that one up. That was the camera's fault. My fault for having the camera that way, but. The one of Soulja Boy playing Bright. What? What? No, I have not seen that. You don't need the special tech. Actually, it's just for speedrunners. I mean, yeah, I know. But I don't know what special tech is in this game or what it is in the other game. If you send it to me after I beat this level, we'll watch it on stream. Ah, there's so many particles sometimes it makes me freak out. That's fine. That's not what I intended to do there, but technically it works. I wonder if this will... Yes! Yeah, baby, let's go! No, baby, let's not go! I don't have a PS4 controller. I did buy battery replacements for my PS3 controllers. Okay, so we just gotta make this jump. It shouldn't be hard. But we jump off the wrong way. Oh, what if... Pikachu! Try and say yell Kirby out of habit. Okay. This is fine. Ah, man. Even with the line guide, it is very hard to do these jumps. No, it's just this way. She guide on my line till I Pikachu on her platform. Ooh, secret. No? Oh, I'm just an idiot. That's fine. I like to look at the blue tail on Pikachu. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. That's in the anime, isn't it? I think whenever he uses like Iron Tail. I haven't watched the cartoon since I was a kid, chat. But I swear, like, maybe not this blue, but I think it's a good way to be like, ah, yes, here's me going through the things that I'm going through and using Pokemans. I think Iron Tail is white, maybe. Like I said, that could also that also sounded correct. It's secret if you go down in there exactly 2,041 times. Ah, okay, yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. I don't know what Iron Tail is, but I remember him shooting lightning. Yeah. There's always someone more boomery than you, chat. No, dang it. This game, this version of Select 64, really wants you to know the speed tech. I bet that chatter doesn't know who Sabrina is. Amylithus, do you know who Sabrina is? Oh, baby. She's a teenage witch. Yeah. Yeah, Amylithus knows who Sabrina is. Obviously. Oh, that's fine. I just need to get out of this zone anyhow. I wish there would, maybe there is some tech that lets you just drop down immediately. That would make dying and warping back to the main zone faster. Those backward jumps would make that easier? Possibly. All right, chat, final level. I hope we find more secret dev commentary. I thought this was like a cute, funny little Pikachu game until we got to the dev commentary, and now, once again, I'm still feeling a little bit sad. Just gotta get to the top of the tower. This is my Pokemon challenge, to be the Poke best there ever Poke was. What is this song? For you. I'm surprised they didn't use any Pokemon music. Whoa. Vid sent in the server. Okay. Let me get somewhere safe and we'll watch it. I kind of forgot. All those are SD cards, but now I'm seeing it's just a DS game. I really like that it's just DS games. It becomes a dev path. Okay, all right. All right, chat, I think I gotta believe in the heart of the cards here. That's the right show, right? Fuck. Okay, let's see this video. Let's see this video real quick. Where's my Discord? Oh no. All right, so it looks like I can't open my Discord because the game's in the way. I will watch it after we beat the game. Assuming I remember. But I want to watch it. I'm the master secret knower of Celestichu. So you'll be sorry you didn't learn these secrets. Yeah, well, I really like Celeste 64. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like the game is not sometimes a little bit buggy. I don't remember how to. There's a way to do that, but I'm trying. I need to. I think I need my dash. No, hold on. There is a skip there, but I don't know that I don't know that you'd be able to do it in the way that I know how to do it, at the very least. Pikachu, fucking die! Soldiers at the peak of the summit dare to reach the crank. Okay, so presumably... No, yeah, there's no way to dash over here, so I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to do the skip in a way that I know how to. Hey, how are things going? This level is a bit harder than the rest, but I'm sure you can make it. Oh, it's a launch, chat. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a little bit harder than the rest, chat. No! Okay. This is what I get for trying to skip part of the game. This, walked right into it. This reminds me of Mega Man music? Like Mega Man 3? Celeste's least difficult puzzle. Okay, alright. Oh! Not a job of you, but the comical difficulty of OG Celeste. OG Celeste really does, like, have a wild difficulty boost. The game really expects you to get better at it and not stay at the same skill level. Unfortunately, video games need to realize that I'm dog shit at all of them. And I want to play them too. Make a video game for bad gamers. Oh, why? Ah, this is gonna be rough. In order to be able to beat the bonus final level of the game, they added wave dashing and I dipped. Ah. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna take it slow this time. I like these brick textures, by the way. The texturing in this game is kind of sick nasty. Oh, God. Watch out for cracked blocks there. They'll fall apart on being touched. Oh no. Or you can just jump over them, I suppose. Chat, do you fall apart when being touched? Type 7 if you fall apart when being touched, chat. Aw, man. We're just gonna skip them. Because I'm a gamer. Oh, need no. Oh, I'm gonna have to touch those blocks. How tall is this damn thing? We must be getting close to the top. Oh, my hands are getting sweaty. My hands are getting sweaty. I'm freaking out a little bit. I want to take this one slow, I think. I think the move is taking it a little bit on the slow side. Oh, no. I'm not sure if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but that block didn't come back, chat. Okay, so I was worried that this level was a bit much. It's definitely a difficulty spike above the rest of the game. I'm proud of you for making this far, so I'll give you this. If you take this traffic block, you'll be sent to an early level exit. It's meant to be for those that normally don't play this type of platforming, but would like to see the ending. Of course, I'd recommend you do the rest of the level. I have full confidence that you can make it. I believe in you. But if you've fallen back down here and realize this type of level design really isn't your cup of tea, then there's no shame in taking the easier option. What do I look like, game? A bubble-blowing baby? I'll be here all night. I don't give a fuck. I don't even think this is that hard. Knees weak, arms are heavy, balls deep, palms are sweaty, there's vomit on the controller already, Tommy Vercetti. Hell yeah. There's so much more. This is a little rough. I don't be the type to yell a huge bubble that seals your house after paying $30 to a sponge to blow bubbles. Ah. Oh, I freaked out. Chat. What the hell, chat? No! Okay, we're back. Okay, we're good.
You ain't a bubble blower by chance, are you? Don't happen to be a bubble baby by chance?
No, not me. You got the wrong person, officer. I swear there's a way to do like a vertical jump, but I don't remember what it is. So we'll have to take the slow way for this. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Keep an eye on our chat. Make sure she ain't blowing any bubbles under the table. I don't even know how I messed this jump up. I think I just freaked out. Congrats on making it to the halfway point. What? Thank you for not taking the level skip. I assure you that it'll be worth it in the end. Just remember that it's all about nerve control, and catching yourself isn't that bad. Oh, ah. I didn't jump. I don't know why I did it all like I don't know what just happened there, chat, actually. Don't worry, I ain't started blowing bubbles yet. Who's Bubbles? Thanks, chat.
It's all about nerve control.
You're not be blowing any bubble. You. Mods. Mods, time her out. You ain't gonna catch me saying that out loud today. Or hopefully any other day. Okay, this doesn't look too bad. There's a lot of places you can fall here. I don't know about the next layer, but this doesn't look too bad. Immediately falls. That would have been sad. Doesn't look like it matters which side we go on. Who is Bubbles and what on earth is she doing? Those babies. No, what? Hold on. Why did that happen? I am not sure what to do there. There's no way to dash jump that far. Is it really just like control? What the fuck? Seems a little bit unnecessary, don't you think, developer? Huh, no! No, no, fuck me. Oh my god. In me now, chat. Can you dash while grabbing things? Well, let's find out. How far can you go? I don't know, that's far enough. And I'd be left without any, like, air control. Can you jump out of a dash? What do you mean? Like that? Yes. But like... Okay, I guess... I didn't mean to go into that, by the way. So, I guess you could possibly... Not if you're midair. Not if you're... Okay. It doesn't work if you're dashing from a grab. Dash without jumping, then jump at peak dash. Do you think it's even actually worth it, chat? Or do you think every sign from here on out is going to be, you're doing good, good job. Great job, Pikachu. You're my favorite partner Pokemon. Damn it. I'm getting tired and frustrated, chat. I think I might be a bubble blowing baby. Now I'm getting impatient. There really should have been checkpoints here. I'm no longer on the dev side. I'm anti-dev now. Why? Come on, man. The checkpoint should have been like an elevator at where he's like, yeah, this is where the thing ends. You can leave, you can quit the game. There should have been an elevator to that point specifically. It's not even the halfway point. Could have at least given me a longer music. What just happened? We're getting back to it, and I'm taking the bubble blower exit. I feel like I'm done with this hack. Excuse me. 1 second. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Those are the noises I make whenever I jump because I'm incredibly out of shape. I hope Autumn doesn't find out about the Bubsy 1 level called Bridge to Her. Do you think the barge that ran into the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore was carrying like a cargo load for Big Bill's Hell? Fuck you, Baltimore.
I think the brownie might have had a little bit of weed.
We're back. Oh my god. I was not wanting to play a hard as balls game today. I was kind of specifically trying to avoid it. Oh my god. Why does it keep happening all of a sudden? Because, I don't know. I just want to see the ending. Come on, man. I even want to like come back to it at some point and give it another try, but I just want to be done with it for right now. And I need a satisfying payoff. Oh my god. 5 more tries. Four more tries. I believe there's a video to watch. I believe we got a video we're gonna watch today. Yeah, I don't know. I was on the dev side and I was like, oh, this is cute, and I like the sentiment that like they feel like they're stuck between like having to grow up and be like themselves and stuff, and that they struggle with like they're making their art and stuff, and they don't know if they should like post it online or be like themselves or whatever. And then they did that, and now I don't care. And now I don't care anymore. Let's see if we can get at least a little bit of satisfaction out of this. Pika... What is this game called? Game 64. Let's see if we can get at least like a little bit of satisfaction out of like some information from the dev or some other things. Dumping ground for a lot of recent thoughts of mine. That's what it says. It's like a sleepy diary. The dev is SV_catgirl1, which is kind of a sick name. This is the only thing that they made so far, which is, you know, fine. I think it was pretty good. I kind of want to look into maybe like what is the process of making a Celeste 64 ROM hack? There is a readme. Does the readme have anything that's... Secret control. If you do control R, you die instantly. little stamps appear on the title card if you get 100% completion. Play place is the first recommended level. We did not do that one first. What is it? Don't read me text was evil and scary. If you don't like the pixelization effect and everything, you can turn it off in the advanced options, but I didn't play test the game with that effect off, so sorry if it looks weird. Not a whole lot of information there. Yeah, no, I felt very strongly about the game whenever it was doing secret lore, and now I no longer feel anything at all. I no longer feel any emotions now. What is this video? Crazy revelation. Applying difficulty to represent struggle becomes annoying rather than impactful. Yeah, I think that is like, and there's like, upping the difficulty for the final level is fine. The fact that like, I think the way that the difficulty was scaled was the most annoying part. I think it was bad that it's like mostly nothing, right? Like there's a lot of stuff that's just like, oh, you're falling down now and you've got to redo everything that you've done, and you don't really learn anything from it because the Celeste 64 engine is difficult. It is not the easiest thing to like do precise platforming on. It's not Celeste. I get it, and I would have loved to hear the end of their story and how they're feeling now. But I am just kind of mad. I'm just kind of mad now. All this has done is upset me. I saw Brain Dead 13 downloaded. Let me delete that. I do not want that. I never liked only up-type games like Bennett. Yeah, I'm fine with some Bennett Foddy stuff. Well, specifically the Bennett Foddy stuff. I think Bennett Foddy does a good job at the difficulty that he does. But I don't like the clones of it because they kind of miss the point and just up the difficulty. I think ending Celeste 64 in an only up style thing is painful with no real benefit. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play this video for our end meme after I fully decide to end the stream here. We're still talking and hanging out for just a second, so forgive me. But yeah, I'm more annoyed than anything with that, and that's my annoyance with that is annoying me. Because I want to be on the dev side because she seems cool. I understand the feeling, and I would probably never in my own creative works make something that exists to hurt people. That's not true. I love hurting people. I would not. No, hold on. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm back on the dev side. Me and the dev, we're like besties. I just don't like that I'm the one being hurt. At some point, let me look something up real quick while we're doing things. So Celeste 64. Celeste 64 is a oh, somebody made the B side. So let's go to the B sides. That's sick. That is, I'm on how long to beat. I meant to be on speedrun.com. Those are my two most gone to websites, by the way, chat. Celeste 64 is a game that I really was very cool into. Yeah, custom maps. Well, I guess custom the VTuber awards. Then we'll move into Atlas, as usual. And on Monday or Tuesday, I'll try and do Little Big Planet 2 again. I just bought some batteries to replace the batteries in my PS3 controllers, and I promised my girlfriend I would not do anything on Sunday. So there will be nothing on Sunday. I'm just gonna hang out, like watch cartoons and all that good stuff. I'm doing there's no Sunday stream this year. This week. There's no Sunday stream this week. Maybe on Monday we'll do a late Sunday stream because I do still want to play the game that I wanted to play on Sunday stream. But we will be also trying to do some more Christmassy stuff. If you know of any Christmas licensed games, I think that'll be kind of fun. If you have a Christmas game in mind you'd like me to cover, you can always add it in the Discord. That's generally the vibe for next week, because next week moves into Christmas, right? No, next week is the week before the week that is Christmas. On Christmas Day, I don't know if I'm celebrating anything this year. I don't usually celebrate Christmas. I'm back in my hometown, so I might have to go hang out with my parents or something. I'm not really sure. We may do a like special long stream of something or another. I don't really know. And then on the 31st, usually I stream well past midnight for quite a while, for those of us who don't have anything else to do. Right, I got to make up the list for that. I worked on it a little bit. I found a Grinch game for the Game Boy Advance that I didn't know of, and there's an Elf game on the PS2, I think it is. But those are the only two that I was finding. It's kind of hard to find them, to be honest. So I was struggling a little bit with that. But we got those three, because the Grinch Dreamcast game also counts. Those three, for sure. I don't know what else there is though. Maybe a Santa Claus game. I imagine there's probably a licensed Santa Claus game. Absolutely adding the awful Game Boy Advance games. If you know of some, like you seem to have a general better idea than I do of what it is. So I'm glad you're on the task, Ashley. Thank you very much. You're a very valued member of this community when you're not suggesting Brain Dead 13. Sorry, I'm gonna let you live that down, but not today. Not today. Yeah, I think that's all I got for us. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. Sorry for the stream earlier, but I will be trying my best to make up for that at some point next week. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate you. It would be a lot harder to do this if there weren't people hanging out with me. So I really do, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate all of you. Let's see whatever Trashley got us.
And they ain't got no point to the game. You just walk around jumping on shit. It look like
They're not seeing the most important thing.